Well, boys, it's almost been 2 whole years since the Zephyrus G14 2024 has been released. I got this laptop for college. I'm a computer engineer, so I use all those Windows BS things that you gotta use, and I code on it too, which you can do everything on Mac, and Mac is really smooth. But this thing is basically known as the Mac killer, I feel like. Let me show y'all. So I literally made a video around a year ago with this thing. Now we are back. You know what I'm saying? I think I was making a video about what computer you should pick up if you're an engineer or something like that. Obviously this was one of my picks. It's mine. But I was also watching this video from Zip Tie Tech, the guy who used to work with Linus Tech Tips, and he basically said if you're gonna get a laptop, either get a Mac Pro or get a Zephyrus G14, sort of depending on what you want to do, but both of them can pretty much do everything except Windows and gaming. If you're watching this video, you most likely know about gaming on a Mac is, you know what I'm saying, you kind of can't do it sometimes. So yeah, pretty much guys, this thing has done everything I've ever asked of it. I don't game on it too much. To be honest, it's not the greatest thing gaming. If you want to game, buy a PC. You don't want to game on the move anyways. If you really want to game on the move, get a Steam Deck or wait for the ROG Ally to come out. I'm really excited about that, even though I probably won't be getting it. But yeah, I do a lot of coding on this. As you can see, this is one of the projects that I made for one of my Python classes. I just started learning Python, or I just learned Python now, and I learned C++ last year. Python is so much easier. And like, I was a really big C++ stan, but now I think that Python is better and I want to keep using it. But I gotta switch over to Java and learn Java now. I'm so scared. But like I was saying, this thing has done everything I've ever asked of it. As you can see, I've ran Blender on it, ran perfectly fine. DaVinci did good. It's good. The trackpad, it's just with DaVinci, something like DaVinci, it just sucks to use a trackpad. And obviously Blender, you don't like using it without a mouse, and now I've learned it with a mouse, so I don't really go on it here much. I keep this thing mostly like 95% schoolwork, and the other 5% is YouTube. But inside of it, we've got a 4060. I have the 4060 version. There's the 47 version. I kind of want that, but I doubt, like, the performance isn't that much of a difference, and I kind of got this for free, but not really free, like a foundation paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that are broke, trying to go to college, need a little help, and they get a little help from people, even though this room I'm living in doesn't really look like I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm living off, you know what I'm saying, loans. But yeah, even here's like this Vivado software. This runs like electrical circuits, and I've got Audacity to record stuff. Like, it runs literally anything. MATLAB it runs, like, obviously, but I don't think you can I think Mac runs MATLAB fine. FL Studio I used for a little bit, didn't really go back to it ever because I ran out of the free trial. And then as you can see, like GIMP here, it'll run Photoshop, like anything, literally anything. The thing about getting a Windows laptop is it's going to be able to run everything. The thing about a Mac is it's a little scary on whether you're going to be able to run things or not, or you don't know what's going to happen with it. Alright, so before I tell you guys the good things, which I've already kind of told you, let me tell you what I absolutely hate. I'm just kidding. I don't absolutely hate it. The things I dislike the most. Number one, this is pretty obvious, battery life. Because I've been so aware, I've never had a problem. I've never ran out of battery when I needed it most. But that's because I've been so aware, because I bought the smaller charger off Amazon that's like somehow branded with them, but also off-brand, but it's a USB-C to plug in. I bought that, and I take it everywhere. I take this, and there's always chargers around on campus pretty much. So that has not been a problem for me. But if you are on the go and you are like, let's say you're commuting for 2 hours a day, like I've seen some people, some crazy shit, and you have to work on your laptop while you're doing that, if you're doing work and not just typing in a Google Doc or something like that, your computer, it might die on that 4th hour of doing like mostly like strenuous work, something that's going to pull a lot of wattage from the machine. It might end up dying on the 3rd or 4th hour that you're doing that. It dies quickly if you're doing things that involve the GPU. The GPU needs a lot of power to use. So I tend to not have the GPU on, and it saves battery, but it's not insanely noticeable, and sometimes you forget if you have it on or not. Also, I deleted Zephyrus whatever that it comes, Armory Crate or something that it comes with, and I downloaded G-Helper. Apparently it gives better battery life and stuff like that. And even if you wanted to improve the battery life more, you could install Linux. There's a whole Linux thing for this laptop, and it's pretty documented, so that shouldn't be too hard. You can make it work. You just got to do a little bit of research. But let's get into the next thing, which really sucks. Really sucks. The trackpad. It's good. Like, it's nice. It's nice. It feels really good. But you gotta physically click it, which feels good and works easily if you're at the bottom. But if you have to grab something and drag with the physical click, horrible. But if you double tap and drag, it's better. But that sucks. And even when you're moving it around fast and you click, sometimes it doesn't register it. Sometimes it's all over the place. Shit gets out of hand with it, and it's really annoying. If you've used a Mac's trackpad, you understand what quality and love of the game trackpad is, what a great trackpad is. And it's like seeing 165 hertz and seeing 60 hertz. You kind of can't go back, but you learn to live with it. And I've mostly learned to live with it, and now I use it, and now I'm a proficient with it, and I understand all its kinks. And yeah, it's okay, girl. You got kinks, but it's okay. Y'all didn't see that. Okay, now that we got through that, what do I love about this laptop? I love that it can run literally anything you throw at it. I love the OLED display. Oh my God. The speakers are insanely good as well. Basically Mac tier. The build quality is amazing. Everything, you know what I'm saying? I think it's like aluminum or something like that. I don't know, something like that. So high quality. It's all white, and I've kept it clean too. So the build, everything about it, I've kept it clean. It looks like it's brand new. You know what I'm saying? I keep it clean, baby. The keyboard is so nice. It feels so good to click all the buttons. The Mac keyboards are really good, but I don't know. I'm kind of almost preferring this one. It feels really nice to type on. If you saw at the beginning of the video, I got 114 words on that word type per minute thingy. I'm getting good at that. Yeah, the speakers get really loud too. And lastly, I just love how it looks. I think it's so modern, not too branded to be gaming, even though it has a little hint of it. It's not too much gaming. It looks just sleek. It's really thin for how much power it has in it. It's just insane, and it's definitely one of the best laptops out here right now. And I'm really excited for the 2025 version, even though I won't have it. But it's going to be dope as hell, and it's definitely still holding up to the test of time. I can't believe it's been almost 2 years with how old this is. I've seen some other people, I see a lot of people that have the Zephyrus around campus, and theirs all look really nice, except for this one person's looks kind of raggedy. But yeah, dude, it's beautiful. So if I was a buyer right now, what would I do? First of all, I would heavily consider which major I'm going into, because other majors outside of computer engineering, think some of them make it with Macs. Electrical engineering or computer has one program right now, only one program that can't run on Mac. And I think it's the Vivado software that does electrical circuits and things like that. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I think other majors like mechanical, they use softwares that have that run code in them. And I am not too sure if Macs can run them, so definitely do some research and see if Macs run softwares that careers or professionals in your major use. Definitely be sure to check that. And if Mac doesn't run it, honestly, go with this, dog. Or go with some other thing. Go with a Windows or a Lenovo ThinkPad. Oh my God, ThinkPads are really clean, dog. ThinkPads are really nice. You can do anything on a ThinkPad, so heavily consider that option. I see a lot of people with Lenovo's. They seem to do the job. Yeah, if you really want a Mac, maybe get a really nice Mac, and then maybe search Facebook Marketplace or something for a $500 laptop. I know this is getting expensive. For like a $500 laptop on there that can run the softwares that you need to run, you don't need a GPU. You really don't need a GPU. Some people swear to God you need a GPU. I'm telling you right now, everything I've ran on here, I'm usually not even using my GPU. I integrated graphics now is high quality. It's getting better. Integrated graphics is getting better, especially with that new Ryzen chip. you probably don't need a GPU. It's just gonna suck power and not even give you that much in return because it can't even use all the power that it needs to be as good as a desktop GPU. If you end up needing a GPU and you also are a gamer, I know a lot of people that are engineers that are also gamers, like, dude, it's gotta be like 80% of engineers are gamers. Get a desktop PC and then maybe even get a Mac with that. Maybe get a desktop PC for all this stuff that needs Windows, and then get a Mac and just use that on the go because they're really light. They have really good battery life. You can take notes on them maybe. I don't know if you want to do that. They sync with all the Apple products. They have nice keyboards, nice trackpads. They look great. Yeah, so maybe consider getting that. But yeah, that has been my professional opinion on these. It's not very professional. Take it at your own risk. Don't come back hating me if you hate the laptop because I am giving you my opinion. And you can take it or leave it or do nothing with it or hear this and forget about it the next day. But I appreciate you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. Please! We're about to hit 1,500. I need to hit 2K. But yeah, boys. If you're a Zephyrus lover, comment it in the description. I'll see you boys in the next video. We got big things to come on this channel. We have a huge gaming video coming out. I've been working my ass off right now. I also kind of want to get into game development. That looks really fun. But yeah, boys, I hope you like the skate vlog too. My skateboard's right there. So fucking dope. Sorry, I'm swearing so much. Look at this. All right, boys. I'll let you go. I've been yapping at you for too damn long. I'll let you boys go. I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys so much. Like and subscribe. I'm out of here.